Welcome to Dollars and Cents, a monthly finance podcast presented by Altra Federal Credit Union and the Leighton Media Podcast Network.
Welcome back to the Leighton Media Podcast Network and our next episode of Dollars and Cents with Altra Federal Credit Union. We are pleased to have Holly Salinas. She is a youth marketing specialist with Altra, and Erin Reet. She is the social media strategist for Altra Federal Credit Union. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. Really appreciate it. We are talking about the Brand Ambassador Program. So first of all, tell me what the Brand Ambassador Program is, what it entails, how it came about.
Yeah, thanks for having us today. So we were inspired to start this program just by seeing all the other ambassador programs that were out there. We wanted to join on the trend to engage with the younger audience and what they were looking for in a company. Altra is very community focused, and this allows us to reach our community in new ways and new avenues, which altogether allows people to live their best life. Danielle Anderson, who's been on this podcast before, AVP of Financial Wellness and Youth Strategies, started this program, and she said that she was inspired by hearing from real people because there's nothing more powerful than referrals. People like to hear from their friends and family, and it's important that we had real people and real members represent Altra in what we do and to be able to gain their trust through other people as well.
Very cool. And Erin, can you just kind of elaborate a little bit on, the purpose and goal of the program? Holly touched on that a little bit, but the goal and the purpose, it's a very, good goal to have, but expand on that a little bit for us, if you would.
Yeah, definitely. So I think our overall goal is to just engage our members and allow them to share their real life experiences and their experiences with Altra and the positive things that they've had with us, as well as just their experiences with their finances and growing with those as well. We also want them to share those experiences to their own audiences, specifically that younger demographic, and get them excited about learning about finances, since that can kind of be a daunting subject, but we want to show that finances don't have to be so scary.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we've talked about that on this podcast before and how much work you guys do engaging with youth and teaching them about financial literacy and things like that. That's such an important thing. Holly, what does it look like to be a brand ambassador?
Yeah. So first off, they have a unique referral link, so they can share that with their following on social media. And through that link, they can encourage people to join and become an Altra member, and they also get a benefit of using that referral link. We also do challenges, and so those challenges could look like creating a video for us or reposting something that we shared to help get the word out there, and they can earn points doing those challenges as well. So we want to make sure that the ambassador is getting something out of the program and also is being authentic to their following. So there's a lot of different ways that you can earn points. We also do events that they attend, or they could help us with financial education. So there's a lot of areas that they can engage with their audience through Altra.
Yeah. Do people have fun with the videos? Do they get pretty creative? And is that a pretty cool thing?
Definitely. We also encourage creativity. So if they want to show, a financial tip in one way that we're not maybe asking from the task or the challenge, they can definitely do so. We want them to give that creative freedom as well.
Absolutely. Holly Salinas, and Erin Reet are our guests. Holly is a youth marketing specialist with Altra Federal Credit Union, and Erin is the social media strategist with Altra. We are talking about the Brand Ambassador Program. How do people apply to be a brand ambassador?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's super easy. It's just on our website. It's under our careers tab, and there's just a banner there. And so if you're interested in applying, you can just head to the website, and there's a short application to fill out. And then there's also a questionnaire with just 3 short answer questions. And we'd love to see some thought behind those questions as well, get you excited about the program and get to know you a little bit more. And then we also have a resume to upload as well, but it's super easy, just on our website.
Who can apply?
Anyone can apply that is 18 and over. They have to be with the credit union for at least 1 year and then also be an active member and within good standing of the credit union as well.
Okay.
We do encourage the younger demographic to apply, so those college-age students, since that's kind of where the demographic we really want to hit with these financial education and this program.
Okay. And Holly, what kind of training and support will the brand ambassadors receive, and what do you guys hope they gain from being in the program?
Yeah, so we always do onboarding, so we will send over kind of an introduction of what the program looks like, and we do have an ambassador email that we engage with them. So the three of us working on the project are on that email, monitoring it, so we can be there whenever the ambassador has a question, if they need us to make some graphics. So we try to support the ambassador in any way that we can, and also sending them ideas and examples of things that we have done. And we hope that these ambassadors gain just experience creating posts, being creative, engaging with an audience. It's a great resume builder for those in college who are looking for something very part-time, because you get out what you put into it. So if you're willing to go make all those videos, create that content, you might be seeing more people come in through your unique link. But yes, we hope that they just enjoy creating, learn a little bit more about how to advertise on social media and working with a company.
And as you know, Erin, being the social media strategist, social media, and especially what younger people are on, that's a constantly changing thing, right? I mean, it's always adapting and changing, and it's hard to keep up with it sometimes. So how does Altra reach their audience, and, you know, what resources do you guys use to try and engage with them?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think social media is always evolving. It's always something different is always coming about it. And some resources in how we engage our younger demographic, even our older demographic, is through short videos. You know, people's attention spans are getting shorter, and they need even like financial like concepts. They just need something more engaging to draw them in. So a lot of reels, TikToks, videos on Facebook, you know, YouTube shorts like that. So even with financial education, those subjects can feel daunting, like I said already, or even boring. So it's important to make that information both entertaining and useful. So that's why we've kind of used those types of formats for social.
Yeah, I think we see the younger generation, especially, you know, whether you think about news or sports, or, you know, most of the surveys say that young people get almost all of their news on social media now in these short clips, right? But with something like financial things, like you say, it's very complicated. Some of those issues can be, right? Is it a challenge to boil that all down into a short video or something like that? And is there a worry that some of the details can be missed when you're trying to, you know, make it that concise?
Yeah, definitely. I think with certain topics, there can be so much around it, like loans and choosing which loans or paying back loans, stuff like that. So even just doing like short clips in like a series, so like part 1, part 2, so you kind of get it in that short little snippet, but yet you have to follow along for more information. And we always refer to our website for more information as well.
Okay, good to know. What resources do you guys have for younger people?
Yeah, so we primarily try to reach our younger people through those Instagrams and TikToks. You'll see us doing giveaways to try to engage our audience on our posts too, to show them that we are kind of all over. So we try to use every platform, I'd say, that there is out there, if I'm correct, Erin. Yeah.
Okay. And for people who are interested, want to get more information about the program, you know, any tips for somebody who's considering joining the program?
Definitely. I think if you are considering joining at all, or you're interested in more information, we just suggest that you go to a website and just apply. It's very easy. The application is very short, shouldn't take longer than 5 to 10 minutes. And just, if you are applying, make sure to fill out the application completely with some thoughts to your answers. As well as another tip we have is that this program is a very go at your own pace, and you kind of make it how you want to make it. So there's no complete time commitment to it. Just what you get in is what you would probably get out of it. And then we also encourage you to, if you are interested in the program and you get into the program, just to use your creativity and just to think out the box and just be yourself, and use that to your advantage when talking to your own audience.
Last thing I'll ask, Holly, for you or for both of you guys, you know, is marketing, social media, a lot of kids, younger people now, they grow up with this, right? And so it's a big part of their life, probably, you know, from the time that they're very young. How does, I guess we would call it, new marketing kind of coincide with what we would think of as older marketing as we go forward? How do you think those two things will coexist and I guess, adapt and evolve?
Yeah, that's a great question. So obviously older marketing, you heard a lot of the radio ads because people tended to listen to the radio more. So I think that kind of switching to those reels, like people will go on TikTok quick during their break. So that's almost replacing that radio ad as that quick TikTok video that they'll see, and hopefully either a promotion that we had or financial advice they'll swipe and see that. So I think you'll see that shift kind of moving from people listening to the radio to now people seeing their information on those videos quick.
And Aaron, how do you think social media will evolve, with that? Because like we said, social media, like you said, constantly evolving, constantly changing. That's not going to stop. That's going to continue. So, how does that, coordinate with marketing, I guess, as we go forward?
Yeah. So you can see firsthand, short videos have become a big hit on social media. That's how it has evolved one way from more of still images to short videos. Carousel posts are also pretty big right now. So when you swipe over and encouraging swiping for more information. So that's evolved. So we've seen longer YouTube videos that once were really popular are now short YouTube shorts, so it all kind of coincides. I also think it all goes in cycles as well. So I think things will also come back, even when Holly touched on like the radio ads, now we see a lot of those ads on Spotify or streaming services. So I think they all just go into their own separate category, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. And a podcast like this one, we've seen podcasts explode in popularity, and those are actually marketable opportunities now. Whereas when when podcasts first started, people were like, well, that's not going to be a marketing opportunity. And you have podcasts that are sometimes very lengthy, but you can sell ads on those now. So yeah, it's just a constantly evolving thing. And I think, people have a hard time keeping up with that. That's obviously what you guys do, but it's a very interesting program. The Brand Ambassador Program, brought by Altra Federal Credit Union. That was Holly Salimas. She is a youth marketing specialist with Altra, and Erin Reet. She is the social media strategist at Altra Federal Credit Union. Ladies, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it. Good information, and thanks for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
That is Dollars and Cents here on the Leighton Media Podcast Network. I am Jason Malillo. We will see you next time. Thank you for listening.
Dollars and Cents is a monthly podcast presented by Altra Federal Credit Union and the Leighton Media Podcast Network. Find this and other podcasts on demand at WinonaRadio.com.